thing you may want to investigate, because one of the biggest things we fight about in marriage is money. Um, you may want to investigate what the lack of where her insecurity comes from that's so extreme that she violates that she wants an extra pile of money beyond what any financial planning expert. I mean, the 3 to 6 months of expenses is kind of a standard in the financial planning world. I didn't come up with that. That's been out there for 50 years.
All right, this caller thought that their financial situation was manageable until Dave Ramsey starts asking the hard questions and everything falls apart quickly. As the excuses get exposed, pressure ramps up, and Dave Ramsey delivers a full brutal reality check without filter. Breaking it all down on Debt Disaster Daily. Subscribe for more financial chaos. Let's jump in.
Harrison is in Louisville, Kentucky. Hey, Harrison, what's up?
Hey, Dave. Thank you for taking my call.
Sure. How can we help?
Hey, okay. So I am engaged to be married. My fiance and I are almost done building our house. So we are completely out of debt except for the house, and we have our 3 to 6 months saved up. And I want to start paying on the house and just knock that out. But she really likes security, and she wants to
The look on Dave Ramsey, bro. Oh, the look of Dave. Oh boy.
continue to save and not pay as much on the house. And I was just kind of seeing like what you thought about that.
When are you getting married?
When am I getting married? As soon as the house is built.
That's
or finished
weird.
being built.
Yeah, why'd you pick that order?
Well, we kind of decided to do both of them at the same time.
It's like jumping
and
off of a, it's like
we-
jumping out of an airplane and then trying to find where your parachute is. So
Okay.
you decided to both do
yeah.
it at the same time?
Yeah, we got engaged and then started building the house.
When,
And
when,
it's
when will
almost
it
done.
be complete approximately?
January, February.
Okay. All right. Because here's the answer to your question. There's not a we until you're legally married. Because legally, there's not a we. All right.
Okay.
If you die today without a will, she's got nothing except what's in her name. Whose name's this house in?
It's in my name.
Oh. Okay. So she doesn't have a house if you die today without a will. There's an example of what I'm talking about. Your mom and daddy got a new
Okay.
house if you die without a will today. So, number one, either go get married by Thanksgiving or go get a will done by Thanksgiving. Okay. Number two, there's a we after you're married. Number three, no, you don't need more than 6 months of expenses set aside. You have zero debt except a house, and you're attacking the house. And by the way, a paid for house is a greater element of security than a larger emergency fund is.
Okay.
So if she really wants security. Security comes from the paid for house. Now, the thing you may want to investigate, because one of the biggest things we fight about in marriage is money, you may want to investigate what the lack of where her insecurity comes from that's so extreme that she violates that she wants an extra pile of money beyond what any financial planning expert. I mean, the 3 to 6 months of expenses is kind of a standard in the financial planning world. I didn't come
Yeah, that's a little suspicious.
up with that. That's been out there for 50 years. And hardly anybody says, oh, have a year just to be safe. I just never see that or hear that, because you should move on with other things at some point rather than just piling up cash that's making you nothing. But I would want to know, what's, is there the way she grew up, the family got foreclosed on 3 times, or they're always having to move because her mom misbehaved with money, or what is driving this need for an extra large umbrella just in case it rains?
Do you know what that answer is?
No, I don't know what that answer is.
You know, in today's age, I'd say she's probably a gold digger. And as harsh as that sounds, I mean, take a look outside. Take a look at modern dating nowadays, modern marriages. Really getting yourself married today is not really financially smart, unfortunately. As unfortunate as that sounds, it's not really that smart.
Do you think that's
I
a
know that she
correct
just
question
worried.
to ask?
Yeah, I can definitely see why you would ask that question, and I guess I should try to see if I can figure that out more. I know that it's not just like money. She worries about a lot of stuff. She's just like that kind of person who just worries about a lot of stuff, kind of like expects the worst all the time. And so like if, our car were to blow up or something like that, that would completely drain the fun. And then we would have to like start all over again. So I think that might be her reasoning why she wants more than the.
What do you make?
I make 40 a year. She makes 30.
So $70,000 a year. So if you had $15,000, that would be approximately 3 months of expenses, and that would not drain your emergency fund if your car blew up.
Right, because I should just probably buy like a $2,000 or $3,000 car.
Well, no, I mean you can put an engine in it for $6,000 or $7,000, and you still have $9,000 left over if you had 15.
Yeah. Or buy a $5,000 or $10,000 car.
He did the thing. Oh no, he did the thing.
To me, here's the broader question to you guys as a married couple or is about to get married is a great conversation to have as you're entering into being with this person forever is asking, what are the things that make you uncomfortable? What are the things that scare you out in the world? What are the things that bring you joy? You should know those things about the person as well as they can articulate them before you marry them.
And that's a good discussion around this whole emergency fund thing. And then the other thing you do is, what I just played on you there was a Dr. John Deloney trick. Facts are your friends. You described a fear that the facts were illogical. Oh, my car blows up, it blows up my whole emergency fund. No, it doesn't, not unless you have too small an emergency fund.
Or you need to drive a Porsche, right? Doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, if you have $15,000 or $20,000 in your emergency fund, which would be 3 to 6 months of expenses in your case, you wanted 6 months minimum because of her insecurity. So we're really looking probably $25,000 or $30,000 in your emergency fund. And if you have that, I don't know what kind of car fire you're about to have, dude, but that's a pretty serious car fire. So that doesn't match up. When you say if a car blew up, it would drain my money. No, it doesn't. That's the facts don't line up. And so one of the things I've learned to do, and I didn't know I was doing it till Dr. Deloney taught me I was doing it, but that is if you lay out the actual dollars and numbers in these worry scenarios, it takes the power out of the worry. Mm-hmm. It diffuses the worry. It diffuses the bomb.
Or it highlights the one that is a real problem that we got to solve.
Yeah, and then you go, that one. Yeah, okay.
We're going to have to get another job and work for 2 years.
Or do we buy insurance for that thing?
There you go.
Because I'm not going to have an emergency fund won't take care of that.
That's right.
And so I got to have something to alleviate the worry. But most of the time when you give numbers and timelines and details to your worry, it defangs the worry.
That's right.
It pulls the claws out of it.
That's right.
And so it takes the poison out of it. And because 80% of what we worry about never happens anyway, Dale Carnegie used to say, and the other 20%, let's divide it up into the things we can do something about and the things we can't do something about. And now we've got almost nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Because you can't do anything about nuclear war or Biden spending money. You can't do anything about that at all.
That is true. That is factual. Anyways, guys, moral of the story really is understand the facts. How does this tie to finance? Well, this is a perfect scenario. The guy is worried about the wife being worried, all right? What Dave Ramsey said, he couldn't have said it better. Worries are 80% of them don't even happen. 80% just don't happen. So really, you're just worrying for no reason. Borderline for no reason. And understand the facts. Understand that you cannot control the economy. Things happen. Things will happen. Things will tank. Things will go up. That's just how it is. And understand that if you blame everything on the economy instead of thinking logically, it's not going to work out for you 9 times out of 10. Financial literacy requires strategic logic. It requires a lot of it. Not just this much, but a lot. I wouldn't be worrying too much. Obviously, have an emergency fund. Always have an emergency fund in case things go AWOL. But I digress. This is Debt Disaster Daily. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video, comment down below, share your thoughts, and we're out.